to Is This How You Mom? The podcast where we dive into the messy, magical, and downright difficult moments of motherhood.
No rulebook, no judgment, just real talk, raw stories, and a whole lot of figuring it out as we go.
Let's laugh, cry, and wonder together.
Is this how you mom?
Woohoo!
New intro.
We just spent like an hour doing
An embarrassing amount of time.
I tried to get you not to do that.
You did.
I did.
You kept saying, no, it's fine. It's fine. But listen, I was determined.
Yeah.
I liked the idea, and we got it.
That's why we weren't good together, because you're just so like, let's do it now. I don't want to worry about it later.
Yes.
And I'm very much I've become a procrastinator. I've always been a procrastinator, but it's gotten worse.
Yeah, I wanted to get it done because it's 8:30, and I didn't want to mess with this tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's Super Bowl Sunday. We have to enjoy our day.
Exactly.
Welcome to episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5. Last week we talked about it was my birth story, and all things birth. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Could relate to some of it.
Yeah. We can't wait to see the comments. Of course, we're pre-recording all these, so we're just anxiously waiting.
Yeah, we just released first episode, which we know is like rocky, but y'all, obviously, it's the first time y'all have been hearing it, so I'm excited for y'all to hear the rest of them.
Yes.
Really good feedback.
I
got a lot of plays.
I kept telling people, like, the first two
just stick it
episodes
out.
are so lame, but they're starting to get more fun. But, of course, they don't know any different. But we've been listening to episode 1 for, like, a month now.
Yeah.
Which
January
is crazy.
11th, I think, is when we recorded it.
Yeah. So, this is episode 5. We wanted to do a fun episode to kind of break up the storytelling that we've been doing. So, we started with how we got pregnant, how we told everyone we got pregnant, how we birthed the babies. Mm-hmm. And now we're just trying to have some fun.
Tired of talking about us.
100%. And we like to banter. What's it called?
Banter.
No.
Okay.
Segue. No. We go off the railroad tracks a lot.
Oh, yeah. Tangents.
There we go. We go on a lot of tangents, but sometimes in like our normal episodes, we don't want to do that. We want to stay on topic, but we need a little...
We need a moment of freedom.
Honestly. But still related to the topic of
being a
what
mom.
goes through our minds every day.
Yep. So we decided, we went and each pulled like 3 posts or so from our mom pages.
Yes.
And we're gonna read. We gonna read.
We gonna.
I'm so tired. It's fine.
I think, and I think we went into it a little last episode, but if you don't know what a mom group is, were you already a part of one before?
No, I think I joined because you told me to join.
Okay, yes, I think so too.
Yeah.
My coworker at work said, "Oh, you need to look up like whatever month you're due and join that group." And then like they just you can like post questions or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, cool." And then I joined one, and then I told Jess that she needs to.
And a lot of people in mine are like in other ones from previous kids.
Oh, yes.
And they're like, "Oh, my kid's 5 years old and we're still in it chatting." So I think it'll go a long way, obviously. I wonder if like when the kids turn 18, we'll like finally leave it or something. Or if we'll be on there like complaining like, "Oh, my 16-year-old just called me the B word and walked away," which they better not ever call us the B word. But like,
or so like
extreme 16-year-old there.
My 18-year-old just came and told me they're pregnant.
Oh God, my 18-year-old better not.
But imagine in 18
no, I
years.
Won't imagine that.
But imagine in 18 years, like, what those conversations would be like.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
God, I hope. Okay, our kids will not be pregnant at 18, knock on wood, and they will not call us the B word.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
I called my mom the B word.
Oh, no. I'm sure I did secretly listen.
Never to her face, though?
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
I was scared of my mom.
Yeah. I mean,
my mom
was too, but...
My mom was a tough cookie, let me tell you.
But these mom groups, they have been very informational, but sometimes I go on there just to get a kick, because...
Yes, especially when you were, like, going through the 4th trimester, so everyone's emotions were crazy. The post I saw on there, I was like, Lord.
That is true, because I haven't seen as many
it's not as crazy now.
It definitely was the hormones,
yes,
man.
Yes, 100%.
We all had way too many hormones.
Yeah,
but we thought it'd be fun to look through, see what posts like stood out to us that could like just kickstart some conversations between us. What?
I was reading one of the ones you saved.
Oh, was it long?
It is long.
But it wasn't long.
God. This is going to be rough because I'm so tired. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm just tired. This one is very like, I want to see how many people agree. So this one says, what's the best thing to use for stains on our baby's clothes? After starting food, a lot of my son's clothes are stained. I know they make bibs that have sleeves and whatnot. I just do not own one yet. So what is your answer? And I bet you don't even know the name of it. To what the best stain treater is.
Miss Pee-Pee.
Oh, you do know. No, it's not Miss Pee-Pee, but it's the Miss Mouths.
Miss Mouths.
Yes, and it's that tan bottle with like the colorful paints. The reason I did this was because we both use it and it works wonders. But my God, it smells like cat piss. And it is disgusting to me. I hate the smell of it.
Especially like on one of her sleep sacks, the one that you used today that's stained yellow. I've literally held it in my hand and sprayed it. And then like afterwards, my hand stinks so bad.
My fingers will stink because I've even used it. I know it's made for clothes, but I had an accident where, not like a bathroom accident. Like I was eating eating
on your bed.
Listen, you have a baby and everything just goes crazy. No, I was eating pasta on our freaking couch, and I'm sorry, but I'm a beige girly. I like neutral toned furniture, and that gets very dirty. And so I dropped spaghetti on there. And I used the little I call it the piss spray.
The piss spray. That's why I called it the Miss Pee-Pee, because we're always talking about
because it
smells
like awful. And it got the stain out of our couch. So I use it on everything. Couch, carpet, baby's clothes, my clothes.
Wait, so you just sprayed it and you scrubbed it?
On the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a wet rag. Wet rag.
I need to be better about taking, because when we throw her clothes in the hamper, like I just toss those hose in the washer, but I need to be better about pulling one by one out.
Oh, why?
And checking for stains.
Okay, so I spray it once the stain is on there, and then I won't wash his clothes for like 3 days later, but I spray it as soon as the stain hits it, and then I just throw it in the hamper with the spray on it.
I don't get to see her every night.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in her room at night and dig through her laundry to see if they got her lunch on her.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I do every night. I'm like, spray it down. And my mom is that mom, though, where he was eating a pouch at her house, and he got it all over himself, and so she took it off of him, and she washed it at her house. And then she put it back on him before he came. So that's my mom too. So if he does get his food on him during the day, it's going to be washed.
It's going to be washed.
Yeah, she does that. So
I liked those silicone bibs for a little bit, but then she plays with those. That's what I noticed. She plays.
Yeah, I have to stick it and make sure it's like under the tray or between the tray and his belly. But his belly is so big, it like holds the bib in there.
That's what I'm saying. But now I got one of those. It doesn't have full sleeves, but it's like really thin plastic material, and it goes over her. So I clasp her high chair.
But you have to stick her hands through it?
Yes.
Okay. He screams at me just putting a bib on. So I think he would actually lose his mind if I tried to put one of those on. But they look really convenient.
She's already strapped in. So all I have to do is like...
Yeah. Bloop. Yeah, I strap him in, then I put the bib on, and he yells at me.
Yeah.
He's really rude to do that. I figured we'd have the same answer. The PP spray is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsor us.
Also get I'm not a fan of the silicone bibs, so...
Oh, I like the silicone bibs with the little boat thing that catches it.
Nothing cloth.
Oh, God, no. I tried it. I use them for drooling.
I swear it has the pocket in it too.
Yeah, so I like that spray a lot. It was really recommended when I was going through my TikTok searches pre-baby.
The bib.
So, no, girl, the spray.
Oh, the PP. Yes. You told me to buy it.
Yeah,
And
so
I put it on my registry.
it works wonders. Smells awful. Doesn't smell after you wash it. So like, that's fine. That's okay. Let's do. Oh, here's another one, and I know you don't do this, which just blows my freaking mind. But someone posted, and this is a really good idea. I should steal it. The post is, anyone who doesn't scan their pamper codes, would you mind DMing them to me? And I need that because I scan my pamper diapers and I type in, this is how dedicated I am. I type in the wipes code and I get my 5 cents.
That's actually insane.
That
is why I
have used $40 worth of coupons. Yeah. Have you used $40 worth of coupons?
Okay, but like $40, what does that even buy me?
A box.
A box of how many?
At least 80.
That's the thing, though, and I'm so grateful, but, like, I haven't had to buy diapers.
Oh, my gosh.
Thankfully. Have a diaper party.
Yes, have a diaper party. We both... No, wait.
Do a diaper raffle?
Yes, that's what you did.
Yeah.
I did a diaper party. We didn't have to buy diapers until he was 7 months. So it's not like I've been... Like, that's how I've been able to save up these coupons and then get the free box, essentially. But... We just went to Sam's actually and bought 160-something diapers for $50.
And they're Pampers?
Yeah, Pamper Swaddlers.
My thing is, I'm I need to see the growth. And if it's growing by 5 cents.
No, it's very upsetting when I see that 5 cents. But, well, let's just look at it now. I swear I have like $10 in there.
DM me
your code. You're not using it, bitch. I could have been using yours this whole time. I would have been getting 2 babies worth. I'm mad at myself now.
Yeah.
I'm so mad because honestly, I honestly think that you would have easier sent it to me rather than you scanning it. 100%.
100%. I even downloaded the app when you told me.
Yes, because I told you.
And then I looked at it, I was like, absolutely not. And you know, they get you because, which makes sense, obviously, because then people would be going through the stores.
Yes, you have to open the box.
You have to open the whole box, and then it's a tiny little baby code.
Didn't you think, or was it me who thought the codes were on the outside? I think it was me. And I was like, that makes no freaking sense.
I can't find the code. And I was like, I think it's this little bitty square.
Yes.
You
have to open the box.
If you weren't looking for it, you would think it would be...
if you opened up like a $10 pack, you're going to miss it. You have to be actively looking for it.
Yeah.
Because the box packs, it's on the outside of the diapers.
Wait, so is it on the plastic?
Inside the plastic packaging, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Girl, I don't play.
Absolutely not.
Diapers are expensive.
So how many cents do you get for wipes?
5 cents for wipes, but like if you buy size 4s, I get 40 cents now. When I was doing 3s, 2s, and 1s, it was 10, 20, 30.
No.
I know, that's why I'm feeding him so much so I can get up to 5s. Get 50 cents. My 21-pound baby. Geez.
I mean, we love a rewards system.
We love a couponing girly.
But yeah.
You're missing out. Now I'm pissed that you're not
giving them
to me. It's very
throwing them
selfish
all
of
away.
you. Literally throwing money.
40 cents.
It adds up.
Wait, so how do you even reimburse yourself? You just order on the app?
No, so it gives you like a QR code. So like when I go to Walmart, I just scan it on my phone. Not a QR code, a barcode.
Oh, like a gift card?
Yeah, basically. So don't yawn.
Absolutely not.
What's crazy, it's 8:45 now, but we started at like 7 something. So
I got over here at like 7:12.
Yeah.
7:12. But
you can read some now.
These are the ones that I picked. This one says, has anyone gone through their entire pregnancy with no symptoms? I'm 8 weeks and I've had no symptoms, no nausea, barely any nipple sensitivity, no food aversions. Truly, if I hadn't had an ultrasound to confirm, I would have no idea I was even pregnant. So, I thought this was like just a good like combo, like starter or whatever, but I feel the same.
Yeah, I was trying to think I know my first symptom was getting in the shower and my boobs hurt. when the water
mine was
hit.
like no period. That was
That was my symptom. Was I was not having a period.
100%.
I know, but like that's just funny because like duh.
I remember. Listen, and I remember I called that next business day or whatever, and I called the OB office, and
yes.
I said, "Hi, so I took a pregnancy test, and it said it was positive, and I missed my period, so I was just wondering, like, what do I do now?" And then they were like, "Okay," and then they get all your information, like when your last period was, yada yada yada, and so they can do the calculations or whatever. And they said, they were like, "Okay, so we'll schedule you for when you're about 9 weeks, so it'll be this day." And I said, "Well, I don't have to come confirm that it's real?" And then she said, "Well, you missed your period and you have a positive pregnancy test, so I'd say it's pretty real."
It's pretty damn confirmed there.
Yeah. But other than like not having a period, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't have known any different.
I didn't feel anything other than the little boob sensitivity, but that also can correlate with you getting your period. So it's just not a normal period symptom for me. So that's why I was like,
oh yeah,
because I've always been late. So being late wasn't weird to me.
And what's crazy too, now that this also brought up like a memory of all the posts when we were pregnant. A lot of people were nervous when they didn't have symptoms, that their pregnancy was going, like when we were super early, like that their pregnancy was going to end.
Interesting.
But if they had like high, like nausea or whatever, it was a good thing.
Yeah, I remember not being worried, but being like, oh, that's weird. Like, I have no nausea. Like, I'm not morning. Like, which this is a normal thing for me, but like, if I didn't eat, then I would start feeling sick. Like, I needed to eat sooner than I normally would. I guess that was a weird symptom. I don't know, but I didn't eat, I got,
because I feel like that now.
Yeah, but I do think it was just more aggressive. Like, we were driving to Chick-fil-A, and I was like, Jarrett, spicy burrito now. Like, I am starving.
Spicy burrito?
Yes. Chick-fil-A, get the burrito, not the bowl. Get spicy chicken. Oh, my God, so good.
Wait, what do you have to ask for? Spicy chicken?
Can I get a number 4 burrito with spicy chicken?
Ooh.
Boom. So
I'll have to
good.
Try that.
So good. It's really good. Sponsor us.
God. Chick-fil-A.
You eat it and you hate it.
But I wonder if that's a wives' tale. Like,
it has to be, because the little wives' tale things added up to a boy, but I just think I was
not having symptoms versus having symptoms.
Well, my friend who was pregnant with her first, who was a boy, had no morning sickness, and then she got pregnant the second time with a boy and had morning sickness really bad. And so she was like, oh, it has to be a girl.
Yeah.
And then it was not.
Yeah.
So
it's
weird.
So crazy. And like,
also, we'll have our second one, assuming 2-3 years after we had this one. So we'll have different bodies then. So I'm wondering how our bodies will react. Because, we'll still be in our 20s, but older.
I feel like since having I'm more sensitive to spicy stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I still like spicy stuff, but even now with hot Cheetos.
Oh, you used to, yeah.
I'm like, oof, that's spicy, which I never used to say that.
Weird. I do get my freaking acid reflux now, and I never had that before being pregnant. And now if I had a jalapeno the other day on my freaking tacos, and that jalapeno was coming back up when I laid down later that night. It was so annoying. I had to take a stupid pill.
One time I had acid reflux.
One time at band camp.
Yeah. I had acid reflux and I was pregnant, but we don't drink milk regularly.
Oh yeah, no.
And I didn't get acid reflux regularly, so I did not have medication for that. And but it was terrible. Like, you feel
it hurts.
You feel like you're having a heart attack.
Yes, like I remember my sister has it really bad, and I was like, oh, you're fine. No, it's awful.
You can't go to sleep.
No, you can't lay down.
So I got up. I did not have any like Tums or whatever. I didn't have milk because we don't drink milk. I had coffee creamer. And I drank coffee creamer, and it didn't help, but I needed,
and it didn't work.
It didn't work, but I needed something to coat myself.
Yes, I would do protein shakes because we also don't have milk.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the protein shakes, and they would help.
Oh, it did? Okay. Keep something in your fridge, bro.
Oh, God.
Yeah, coffee creamer. It was good coffee creamer, but it was super sweet.
I don't do coffee, so.
Caramel macchiato.
You need a freaking coffee if you yawn one more time. Get it together.
All right.
Next one. It's a freaking book.
No, it's not.
Summarize.
I'm not doing that one.
Oh.
Mamas who are... Not yet. Mamas who are baby-led weaning with their littles, how many ounces of formula/breast milk is babe drinking a day?
That's a good one.
And we're going to obviously... Oh, my God.
You're fired.
We're going to obviously have to do it based on our baby's age, because that's all we can talk about.
Yes. And fun fact, Lakey girl's a formula baby, Waylon boy is a breast milk baby, so the ounces do differ, and they say breast milk shouldn't go over 5 ounces, but listen, I was giving my baby 5 ounces, and he cried every time the bottle was empty, so now he does 6 ounces, so let's just preface that.
Is that a rule?
According to my breastfeeding page on Facebook,
you're not supposed to go over 4-ounce bottles.
5. 4 to 5. Because they get enough. Listen, I'm just telling you what everything says.
No, I know.
Your face is giving questionable.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like,
she's a hater.
It just doesn't make sense.
No, I agree.
You know?
I agree it doesn't make sense. That's why I asked my doctor, and she told me, as long as he's not spitting up, that I can go over 6 ounces. So.
Okay.
No, sorry, not over 6 ounces. I can go up to the 6 ounce mark, which he does not need more than 6 ounces. He doesn't even finish it sometimes, but since we started introducing food, which he now does 3 meals a day, he only finishes maybe 3 out of the 5 bottles, which one I don't expect him to finish anyway. But I still offer 6 ounces. I don't know if that helped or answered that question, but
how many ounces per day is he drinking?
I would finishing probably 28 ounces. He usually leaves like an ounce in about 2 bottles.
Yeah. She is doing 2 meals a day. We do breakfast and dinner. Oh my gosh.
Another yawn. Let's take a shot every time you yawn.
Absolutely not.
That'll get us.
A shot of coffee creamer. She eats 2 meals a day, and this is like the 3rd day in a row now that she's doing 5 bottles. 5 6-ounce bottles. So she's drinking.
Isn't that so crazy how we freak out about that one bottle? But at their age range, from what I've read, is 4 to 5 bottles a day. So I think that's what made me release that mental need of 6 bottles, 6 bottles, 6 bottles.
See, but when I was still hitting the 6 bottles, I was nervous because she was still.
Yeah.
And so I have it in my mind, great, I have to feed her food. Mm-hmm. She's not, she eats, but she's not just, ooh, give me.
Yes, and I think that's a big difference is because I was freaking out that he wasn't wanting to finish his bottles, and you were like, bitch, he's finishing that food. He is eating a whole egg, half a banana, a whole half of an avocado. He's not just playing with it, he's swallowing that. Wait, it's going in his belly.
So he doesn't usually finish that one before his nap?
No, the bottle before his first nap never finishes it.
And
it's because of his breakfast for sure.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
But I am always nervous, down the road for some reason, when we are weaning off bottles and she's not taking food, they're going to start telling me, well, take the bottle away and starve her and make her eat food. That's my worry.
But now just give her pizza. She loved that pizza.
Yeah. Now she's doing what?
Yeah, oh my God, you're actually fired. I hope everyone's judging you right now.
Listen, Is this how you mom? Yes.
That was a good one, yeah.
was a good one.
Bottle ones, Jesus Christ. Someone save me and put me to sleep. Bottle questions are always good because I remember just slowly dropping bottles. I was like, oh God, like we're getting lower and lower. But he's doing really good with his 5.
Yeah.
So.
And then they say, or our pediatrician at least said by 9 months they should be doing like 3 meals a day. So I feel like we're pretty on track.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're very track people. You'll learn that too.
Yes,
but we're schedule oriented. We don't know what we're doing. So if someone gives us a guideline, that's what.
Yes, and almost to a fault personally.
Yes.
I follow it to a fault, and then Haley has to kind of remind me, hey, like, it's your baby end of the day, so.
Yeah.
Next one, woohoo!
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
everyone prepare your listening ears.
This is a juicy one.
Ooh.
Okay, so just venting. Just found out my daughter's pregnant. And my son's girlfriend is pregnant.
Oh.
Not too sure how to feel right now. My husband keeps telling our kids that we will be there to help provide for our grandkids. I just want to be able to focus on my baby.
Oh my God.
Here super soon. I'm not having a baby shower. I've only bought 1 box of diapers, no clothes, etc. I'm not even prepared for my kid, and now I'm supposed to provide for my future grandkids. I don't know, just not really how I imagined welcoming my last baby into the world. It's just a lot to take in. Vent sesh over.
That's a big age gap.
That's wild. But we don't know that. Oh, well, yeah, surely. I
hope that's a big age gap between her current baby that she's going to have and her children.
Well, oh, yeah.
It's her children, right, having these babies?
Yes.
Right. So that's a big age gap she's having with her kids.
But maybe she had her kids young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and like second marriage or something.
But it would definitely still be
gap. Or same marriage, and they're just...
Yeah. They've stayed together for a while or whatever.
That's a juicy one.
How crazy.
It is crazy.
Would you provide for your grandkids?
I know me, I would. 100%.
But what if you just don't have the resources?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's true. But like... my mom would do it, and I know I would do it.
But think about it. Just put yourself in their shoes.
Mm-mm.
We're pregnant. We're newly pregnant.
Okay. Yes. No. Forgot about that part.
We're about to have a baby.
It's just kind of like you're having triplets.
I guess.
Yeah. I would take it on as triplets. Now, I would expect my children. You brought this life into the world, so you need to take care of them too. Yeah. I'm not just going to let my child go and be, which this is my personal choice, that if Waylon was having a baby this young, or that young, he did it. Therefore, he will be taking care of it and taking on the responsibilities of being a father now.
Like, oh, yay.
But will I be there to help? Yes, but also, I'm also having a baby over here too.
Yeah.
So...
I just can't even think, like, the mental load that we've taken on.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's just so much more.
Yes.
I think that's the thing that gets me about thinking about a second baby, too. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a nice thought.
Yes, it is a nice thought.
But then I think about the actuality of that.
But
like, being pregnant. So, say we got pregnant right now, and you remember how, like, tired we were? And we can't just nap anymore.
We cannot. Yes, that is something I think about all the time, too. Just that I'm going to have to be chasing a toddler.
And I barely can get down 3 meals a day.
But maybe I won't gain 50 pounds my next pregnancy because I'll be running after a baby.
I don't think that's how that works.
Surely I'll be burning more calories. But I have thought about the mental exhaustion and how having another one whilst raising one is just a whole new ball game. Yeah. I've read that going from 1 to 2 is way harder than going from 2 to 3. Just because you already know you have multiple, like you have 2.
But what about,
now the whole,
none to 1?
Yeah, that one, yes, that, but like just you've already mommed twice, and now you're momming again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I saw this other post that was like, I wish I could be a second time mom to my first. And I 100% agree with that too, because I just know second time around it's going to be different compared to like having the first one and having all the first time scary thoughts.
But like, you would do stuff different with Waylon?
I think I would just, it was like I was telling you today, how we had such a different mindset at 1 month because we were just like, holy crap, like, what are we doing? What are we going to do? Like, how do I even do this? To where now we know that the contact naps go away. We know that they start sleeping.
Yeah.
We know now that the sleep training worked.
You'll probably just get to be more present because you know
not
now.
having this like, I feel like my brain never stopped until we've gotten to this point of him just being so consistent. My brain never stopped thinking like, okay, now I has to eat. Yeah. Next it's this. Next it's this. Okay, and like, it's just, we don't have it down. The whole point of this freaking podcast.
No.
But I have like a smidge bit more confidence going into the second one.
Yeah.
When that time comes.
I don't. In the sense of, I do not function when I don't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel like I'm as fun.
At all.
And like, even sometimes, like some days when I know I haven't slept well and I wake up with Lakin, like, I notice a difference of how I even am with her.
Yes,
and it's so sad to say that, but like some days I'm like, on the ground, let's play. And then other days I'm like, when is breakfast time gonna be over?
I had like a crash out, and I ended up like,
crash out.
Yeah, like my freaking body was done. I think we had recorded all day on Saturday, and then we like did something on Sunday, and then Monday came around, and when I woke up, I know I was just a terrible mom that morning, because I was like, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I'm gonna go over here and chug my Celsius to just try to wake the frick up.
Yeah.
And I hate when I have those days, but also those days do come, and I don't want to feel guilty about it, but like, poor baby. Bad mom.
And then think about having a newborn.
I know.
I cannot think about that.
Listen.
I think I would have if the sleep wasn't as bad as it was for the first 3 months.
Yes.
I
think you are very scarred. You had
PTSD.
a rough going. We'll talk about that next episode, our 4th trimester episode. Yeah. It was a rough go. And I had a completely opposite 4th trimester. I feel like my PTSD moment was going back to work, and all of a sudden my child was like, sleep? What's that?
Yeah.
Don't need that. Oh, you have to go back to work, Mom? I'm going to make life terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't make life terrible. He just made sleep terrible. But yeah, that's a sticky situation there. Absolutely not. You made this kid, you're raising this kid. I will help you. You're my child. But
yeah, no. And it's funny because both of our moms were teen moms, pretty much. My mom had me when she was 15.
Yeah, my mom had my brother when she was 17 or 18, I don't know.
Yeah.
She was 21 when she had me, 20 or 21. Listen, my mom had 4 kids by 24. I am 25. There is absolutely no way I could have 4 kids right now. She was Superwoman.
Like, how does she have the mental capacity for that?
She amazes me every day when I think about it. Because I couldn't. Like, I really couldn't.
And y'all were not, it's not like.
She was a single mom too, which just makes it 10 times crazier to me that she did everything she did for us.
Well, and like, y'all weren't that far apart in age.
At all.
It wasn't like she had a 6-year-old helping
at all
with a newborn. My mom had me when she was 15, so she was obviously still in high school. She helped my grandparents. She lived with my grandparents until she graduated or whatever, so she had lots of help. And then I think about that. And I'm like, I could not have done this when I was.
No, and it just makes me so much more appreciative and understanding, because I'm like, whew.
Yes, 100%. I have grown in appreciation for my mother through
Yes.
all of this.
No, 100% since I've had a child. It's,
Mhm.
which I feel like I've heard before, like you don't get it till you do it.
Mhm.
And just the way that she was able to raise all four of us, she had help from my grandparents as well, but end of the day, like, she was the one home with us every single night. So it's crazy to me. 4 kids. She grew up so fast. She was a great mom. Is a
Mhm.
great mom. She's
Is
still
a
here.
great mom, yeah.
She's still here, guys. She's probably listening right now.
She's your babysitter.
She is my babysitter. That's a true blessing,
Yeah.
too. We both have really good babysitters that, well, Waylon goes to my mom, but
Yeah.
Lakey stays home with her babysitter. Very
Like
nice.
gets her Nan. She's probably watching too. Shout out, Nan.
It's a blessing for sure. The best.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
That was it.
Oh, wait, I think I had one more.
Oh, here.
Let me see. I think I had a good one. If it's not good, we'll just skip it. Oh. This is a good one. Okay. I'm having to go back to work at the beginning of March. I'm really struggling at the idea of not seeing my baby. Any tips? I'm heartbroken, but need to go back to work.
Quit your job.
Start a podcast.
I'm just kidding.
No, that is such a hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, I think that was what? Is he awake?
No, girl, I just want to watch.
God. You scared me.
Oh, don't even. If your phone was a recording, he'd be there, or she'd be here.
Yeah, she really would.
It was the hardest thing going back to work, which was, I expected to cry, like, going to work on that first day, but it definitely took, like, a week for it to sink in. Like, when I got back to work, it was just like, boom, boom, boom. It was a Monday. I work in an office in downtown Dallas, so, like, it's just moving and grooving. And so Mondays, I think I have 4 meetings on Mondays, and so it was just a fast-paced day. And then when I, like, just had the week to settle in at work, I was like, oh, crap. Like, I FaceTimed him had to be, like, 20 times a day, but it was hard. It's still hard. Every day is hard. And honestly, I feel like I'm more sad now than I was when he was 3, 4 months old, because he's just doing so many fun things now, like the clapping and the mama and the trying to crawl. And I don't miss the things, because he does them when he's with me too, but I don't get to see it all day.
Yeah, no. And I would say mine is kind of opposite, because we both went back to work when they were 3 months old. And that was when I was still down bad with sleep, not sleeping, etc. So it sounds bad, but going to work was my, like, finally, like, getting some, like, me time.
Yeah.
And I will say, at that first week of work, it was so terrible, because I was always on my phone, because at home I never got to be on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never got to just sit there and be on my phone. I still missed her, and it was still, like, anxiety, because I wasn't able to control her whole day anymore.
And then you had to come home and put her to sleep, because she was still going to sleep late.
Yes, so she was not going to sleep until I got home. Going to sleep was rough still. So, yeah, I'd say maybe the first month and a half, it was kind of but I'm not going to say it was fun going to work, but it was...
Or just a relief,
I just
a break.
knew she was being taken care of. But now, I'll say it's worse.
Yes.
I hate going to work
I hate going to work.
Not because I hate my work.
No,
it's because I just miss
my
her
baby
so much. And I swear, when I get to work, I start looking at videos of her.
Yeah, I just feel so I can feel how down I am. So I try to schedule my work from home day on Wednesdays, just so I can
break it up.
2 days in office, at home, 2 days in office. And normally on Fridays we get to leave like 2:00, so that's nice. But it's definitely just the hardest.
Yeah.
It's getting harder, honestly.
Yes.
A lot harder.
And I mean, you work Monday through Friday. I only do 12-hour shifts, so I have 4 days off with her, but I almost feel like, because say I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, she's with the babysitter. Tuesday, we have so much fun together. She's, like, I just had the best day with her, and then I have to turn around and, like, just leave her.
And it's not even, I just feel like it's such a like pros and cons situation because,
Mhm.
like, yes, you get 4 days with her. I only get the weekend plus the weekday, but I get evenings with him,
Mhm.
and you don't get to see her all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I love my evenings, but it's only an hour
Yeah.
because I get home at 5, and he's been going down at like
But
6:15.
even then, like, you're so bam, bam, bam. Like,
Yes,
are you
it's
really
literally
spending time with
exactly.
him,
It's
or
get home and like
yeah,
immediately start dinner because he eats dinner at 5:30, and then we have to do bath, and then we do bottle, and then we do bed. And I'm like, where did the hour
yeah,
go?
yeah,
So I just would love if being at home was an option, but unfortunately it's not.
mhm,
We do have bills and a life that we have to pay
yep,
for.
mhm.
So it's hard. There's really no advice other than just one day at a time. I feel like I'm acting like she asked me. But for
Listen,
anyone who is going
through
back
that,
to work
yeah,
or going to have to go back to work at some point in the future, you're pregnant right now, or you just already did it and you're still just sad.
yeah. And I just say, like, I've specifically made, like, her morning wake window intentional. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not running around doing laundry. I'm not running around
Yep.
cleaning up the kitchen. Like, we are in the living room together
Mhm.
until we do breakfast, and then we're in the kitchen together, and then we move to her room. Like, I'm with her.
Yeah.
I try not to run around the
Yeah.
house during her first week window. Weekends have been kind of different because we've been, like, busier,
Mhm.
but throughout the week, I try to make that first week window very intentional with her.
Yeah. I feel like I've been like a little workout girly lately. So
Mhm.
I've been getting up at 5, but I tried to like rush getting ready. That way I can get everything ready, like me, lunch, bottles. That way when he does wake up at that like 6:30, 6:45 mark, I'm up.
Yeah.
And I don't have to leave until 7:45. So I get that hour. And that just makes me so sad. Like I get an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. And I just wait and wait and wait for Fridays so that I can spend time with him
Yeah.
because I just miss him so much.
Yeah. Well, and what's crazy is, you know, we've been coming over to Jess's house on the weekends. Oopsies, sorry. To do the podcast. And I mean, I'm with her, but I
Mhm.
still feel like sometimes when we get home from y'all's house, I'm like, ah, I feel like
I
I
know,
haven't
I
seen you
know,
all
I
day.
agree. Yeah, because especially the one day we did 2-in-1
Yes.
and we did the content pictures,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I have not seen my baby all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which me and Jarrett had this discussion the other day, and it's no hate to him, so back the frick off. But he made a comment of like, not that like that I don't watch him all day, basically saying like, oh, I didn't have to watch him today, which it's not a have to watch. It's just like my break, quote unquote break. But I was like, Jared, it's not a break. I went to work. Like it's different. Like yes, I'm getting a break from the baby because sometimes you do need a break. I need to step away from my
Mhm.
child because it's overload.
Yeah.
But when I go to work, that's not for me. That's not considered like a break anymore. It's just I have to go to work.
You're going
Like
to
I
work.
have
Yeah.
to go to work to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to be at work. I want to be with my baby.
Yes. Yes.
So he definitely didn't mean it in a bad way at all, and we surprisingly did not get in a fight about it because I knew what he was trying to say.
No,
Was like
yeah.
I did have a moment away from him, but it's when you go to work, like that's
No.
not fun.
If I'm away from my baby,
I want to be at Vine 119.
yeah, or something.
Doing something that I'm like, okay,
in my bed
this
with my
is
eyes
for
closed.
me. Yeah, like this is my like the other day I booked a last minute massage because I just needed an hour and I
Mhm.
took my hour, but I didn't go to work.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not a time away.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, he made that comment and I was like I get what you're saying, but like wrong because I was at work all day.
Mhm.
So different.
No, and I feel like used to I would look at
Mhm.
work as my time away from
Mhm.
her because I needed time away from her and it
Yes.
was a lot. Now we spend my off days together obviously, and then I go to work and I get home I leave my house at 6:20 and I don't get home till like 8. And then I'm washing bottles, I'm taking a shower, and I'm going to bed. So like what what
Mhm.
time was there for
There was
I'm not sitting in my bed doing any of my
Right.
hobbies.
That's what it's like. No, I'm not watching the baby, but I'm not just like doing something for
Mhm.
me. I'm going to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you picked up any hobbies?
Not really a hobby girl.
Yeah.
I like to work out.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. I
I want to do hobbies. I need to update his scrapbook.
Yeah, you do. Well, I did crocheting. I picked up crocheting during
Don't
the
talk
holidays.
about it. You're going to trigger Logan.
Whatever. That was fun. I wish I had more time for reading, but I'm so tired. I don't have the brain capacity.
I'm so tired of saying I'm tired.
I know.
Like, I just think about it all the time, and I bet Jared's like, God, this girl's always tired. But I am. Last night was last night Friday night? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were laying on the couch, and I was like, I think I'm going to go lay down in bed. And he said, Jessica, it's not even 7. I said, it's not even 7. It feels like 10. I was already showered, makeup scrubbed off, teeth were brushed. I was ready for bed. Not even 7.
And you didn't go lay down?
No. He wanted to watch some show together.
What's funny is when I lay her down and I'm tired and I shower and I get in bed and I realize it's only like 7:45. Something in my brain tells me, oh, it's only 7:45. You have like so much time. And then I stay up scrolling on my phone until like 9:45.
No. My goal is to be asleep by 8:30 every night because I've been getting up at 5 to work out. So that's been helping me go to sleep earlier. But
did you get up this morning?
No, girl, this is Saturday.
Oh, you can't work out on Saturdays?
I'd be tired. I wanted to, but I knew that we were going to Celeste today, so I wanted to get some stuff done.
Yeah.
So I did not. But also, it helps that, I mean, it doesn't help. It really sucks. But my husband works nights, so he's not home in the week. So it's even easier for me to go to sleep at night. I just go to bed early because if not, I'm just sad that my baby's asleep and sad that my husband's not here. And it's just a lot of sadness. Yeah. So I'd rather just sleep.
Just go to sleep.
Just go to sleep.
If you're sad, close your eyes. But, yeah, girl, I mean, fight through your sadness.
I was like, who the hell is she talking to? Yeah,
talking
girl.
To your Facebook mom who's going back to work.
Oh.
But
we do not have an outro. I hope you'll enjoy the new intro. Yeah. Outro will be to come. Give us a break, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Also, just like a side note, so we got a lot of good, which this is episode 5. It's kind of late for us to be doing this, but we got a lot of good plays on episode 1. I'm assuming through the rest too. We need you to follow.
Yeah.
So go ahead and follow the page on whatever you're watching it on.
Follow, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Ring that bell. Share it with your friends.
Please share.
Again, if anybody...
comments, likes. Did we say likes? Please follow us. It just helps, like algorithm and shit.
Analytics.
That stuff.
We're still learning all this shit.
I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. It's getting so much easier. Like, just flowing and chatting. This and yap.
This and yap. We need to add some alcohol.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, not at 9 p.m.
But yeah, hope you enjoy. Next episode will be all about the 4th trimester. It's a great time, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it'll
I'm like scared to, because I like to try to go back to kind of get it fresh in my mind. I'm scared to enter into those thoughts.
Yeah,
4th trimester was a doozy.
It'll definitely be a downer. But we hope it brings like some relatable information, if anything, just to know
I think
that
the most
you're not.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one that went through a dark time. If you did,
that I would feel
if
like
you didn't, good for you. Pat yourself on the back.
Oh, can't sing. I was gonna sing.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it's the most important part of this podcast. I feel like as we want to be as not like purposely trying to be relatable, but just like, no, girl, I went through this. If you're going through this, like, same. Yeah. We're both there. It's not just you. I pinky promise. We're all there together. Yeah.
And we even talked about that today. Like, for example, say Jess sleeps really good and she's not tired, but I don't sleep very good and I'm always tired. And so me telling Jess, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And then Jess telling me, I'm not tired. He's
I slept
sleeping
15
great."
hours.
Like, I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy for you. I want you to sleep. I also want to sleep.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
It's just relatability. And it's just
being able to relate to somebody who's going through it.
yeah, and being able to talk about how hard it is without feeling bad
Mm-hmm.
for, I don't even know, being upset.
Yep.
When we love our babies. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening.
We appreciate it so much.
Like, subscribe,
shared.
We're on
follow.
YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
Spotify, Apple.
Yes, we
Every
have a link
Tuesday.
tree.
Oh, we forgot. Every
yeah.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. It should be available in the morning. Time
Listen,
varies. We don't need a time of day. In the morning,
we're trying
when you
to get it
wake
figured
up
out.
on your way to work on Tuesday morning, go listen to us.
Yes. Please and thank you. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye.